Hello, welcome to episode 1 of our podcast. We don't really have a name yet, but we'll figure it out by the next episode. I'm Sean.
I'm Sebastian.
I'm Mason.
Okay, and today's topic is school advice. We're going to be talking about what issues we face throughout high school, and we're going to be giving advice to the underclassmen and what they can do to help avoid these issues as seniors. So I guess I'll go first. One of the struggles that I faced mainly was procrastination, and usually it's just due to a lack of motivation to do homework or to study for tests. I think the main way that you could combat this is just doing things one step at a time. I think the main reason why I procrastinated a lot is because whenever I thought of studying, I thought I would have to be sitting there for like a few hours and then just doing nothing but studying. So I wasn't really motivated to actually study. But I started studying in like small increments. So I'd study for like probably 30 minutes, take a break, and then go back to studying. And I found that way to work best for me. And it helped me stop procrastinating. So I don't know, what did you guys do to combat procrastination?
One way I combated procrastination, I guess, was as per Mr. Tran, I made a fixed versus flexible chart, which honestly helped me manage my time better because I could spread out my assignments like over time, and I could complete the assignments like on my own time, so I don't have to like stress about due dates and stuff like that. I also kind of just turned off all my electronics when I wanted to finish my homework and stuff, so I reduced my distractions and stuff like that. What about you, Mason?
I don't really do anything to combat procrastination. Like, you just have to want to do it. Like, you need to be dedicated to school. And if you're not dedicated and you're not focused, then like you probably just won't do it. And that's the reality of it. Like, you have to have a passion for school. And
Yeah.
I could take the mic. Yeah, so adding on to what Sebastian said about fixed versus flexible, I do something similar, but it's a little bit more simplified. I just have I've had an agenda in my notes, and it's just a list of all my classes. And then every time we get an assignment, I just write it down for whatever class, and then I put the due date. Usually I put the due date like a day before, so then that kind of forces me to finish my assignment before it's actually due or before it's too late to turn it in. Okay, what else? What other issues did we face throughout high school? Anybody? All right. We could talk about, let's see, what other advice? What did we write down? Oh, join clubs. One piece of advice I would give is to join clubs. I would tell underclassmen that high school is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And I know there's some people who feel, like I felt the same way. Like, I thought clubs weren't cool, and like it would just be a waste of time. But this year I joined my first club, and I really recommend it because you get to meet a lot of new people and you get to do some fun activities. Does anyone want to add on? I kind of lost my train of thought, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So I think joining clubs is great because you can expand your interests. You can find out new things that you might have not known you enjoyed doing before. You can also make new friends, as Sean said. And yeah, if you don't like the club, you could just leave. Not that they're gonna do much about it, but if you do enjoy the club, you can stay, you can help out. Some clubs have volunteer hours, like Key Club, I think, is one of them. And it's good for your college, I guess, if you want to add volunteer hours. Yeah.
I personally never joined any clubs before, and I kind of regret that. So if you're like thinking about joining a club, you should just do it, because if you don't, you're gonna think, man, what would it have been like if I had joined that club? That's what I'm thinking now, because I never joined it. So just do it.
Oh, wait. Hey, aren't you also in a sport? You can talk about how it is being in a sport, because it's similar to a club.
I think sports are a great way to meet new people. Like everyone there has a common interest in that sport, and they all enjoy playing it. So, like, that's like some passion that you all have, which will bring you all closer. And like teammates that become friends are like, you have like a stronger bond than like just some person you met and you randomly became friends. And like that friendship will last a long time, and also helps you build connections for the future. So join sports and you'll stay in shape too. Don't be lazy.
Oh yeah, some great advice. Is it still going? Okay, it's still going. Yeah, pretty much. I think joining a sport is also a good way to connect with your peers. Sometimes, for me personally, sometimes I've joined sports and then like halfway through the season, I feel like quitting, or I just feel like I'm not connecting with my team as much. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I thought about quitting the sport I play, but I just tell myself, like, what would the future me think? Like me in 20 years? I'd be thinking back to right now and be like, damn, I really didn't follow through with that sport, and I just really quit. And yeah, I just think about the regret that I would feel if I quit the sport right now. And I think that's one thing that you guys should do if you ever feel that way. Just think about how you would feel in the future, just looking back at your high school years. And I think you should just follow through. I taught myself that the feelings of wanting to quit, they're only temporary. So yeah, my best advice is to just carry through and don't give up. And yeah. So let's move on. What was it? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we kind of hit everything, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sleep? Who wrote sleep? How did you guys... Okay, wait, how did we do throughout high school as far as sleep schedules go?
I did pretty bad, but I think sleep is like really important, and it's something that a lot of people look over and they don't really think about it that much. Like, you just think, oh, I stayed up one night, like that's not a big deal, but you become used to it, and then you just stay up like every night, and then your sleep schedule becomes all messed up, and you're not even paying attention in class anymore, you're just sleeping. So I think keeping up on your sleep is really important, like just for like your overall mental well-being. Like, keep up with it, don't look over it. It's pretty important.
Yeah, like what time do you sleep at usually?
Like last year I slept at like 2 or 3 every day. That was really bad. This year I'm getting better. I'm sleeping at like 12. It's still pretty bad, but like, yeah, just stay on top of your sleep, you'll feel better. Yeah.
Sebastian, you have anything to say about sleep schedules and how it's important?
Yeah, I guess my sleep schedule was really bad also. Sometimes I pulled all-nighters just to get some stuff done, and that was partially my fault because I didn't know how to manage my time last year. So I was like struggling to get everything like completed on time and stuff like that. So, but this year I worked on that. Sleep has helped me like focus more in class, pay more attention, and I'm like starting to retain more information like clearer. Like I won't have some days where I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. I think that time management plays a key role into like how much sleep you get. So I think one thing to do is just make a schedule, plan out your day, plan out how many assignments you're gonna complete and like around what time you'll complete them, or try to at least. So then you're not up late at night like Sebastian was trying to complete assignments and cramming. Yeah, I think that's one of the main struggles I also had, was sleep schedules and time management. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up this episode. I think that's all the advice we have for underclassmen. And yeah, thanks for watching. Get in here, bro. What are your thoughts on high school?
It's bad. It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad? Okay. What did you struggle with?
Math.
What would you tell an underclassman? What advice would you give to them?
Don't procrastinate ever.
Tell it to the camera.
Don't procrastinate ever.
All right, thank you. What was your name?
Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.